It's a difficult feeling to describe. You know, it's not many people have the success to become a professional footballer, and not many people are getting the vice captaincy. So that's a big thing for me, of course. But it's so difficult to describe.
What do you see your responsibilities as vice captain being?
I think I always have responsibility, no matter if you're vice captain or not. But of course you have to always be there, always be in front, you know, and try to, of course, help some of the young players.
Every captain has a different style. We've seen that here at Liverpool. How would you describe your style?
Now I've been here for almost 7.5, 8 years, and Stevie has been the captain all the way, you know, and I think he's an amazing captain, you know. He's the one I will look at, you know. He's not only his football skills, because it speaks for itself, but the person he is, the way he treats people, you know. He's just the best. So
would you try to emulate Steven's captaincy style?
Obviously I'm not the captain, but when I play for Denmark and when I'm the captain for Denmark, you know, I obviously I've learned a lot the last 10 years of my career, you know, and I'm trying to take the best part of all the good things also from Stevie, you know, and then put it together to the way I want to do it. And I think that's the best way to describe that.
You mentioned captaining your country. Is that something that you enjoy? Is that a role you enjoy?
Definitely, you know. It's the biggest for me. Definitely, you know. It's the biggest for me. The biggest you can achieve on an international level, being captain of your country. And every time I put that armband on, you know, it makes me proud, of course.
So will that experience that you've had with your country help you here at Liverpool in your new role?
I hope so, you know. You learn something all the time, you know, and when you put that armband on, there's something happening to you, you know. It's difficult to describe, but it's a good thing.
You're considered one of the most senior players at this football club now. Do you see that yourself when you look around the dressing room, not just in terms of age, but do you consider yourself a senior player?
Over the years, the players have changed a lot. So of course, when you stay at one club for so long, you know, you become one of the senior players, even though it's a difficult word to say, because I still feel the same than 8 years ago.
Do you think that the role, the responsibility of vice captain has changed now that Jamie Carragher and Pepe Reina have left the club, because they are perhaps the more vocal in the squad?
No, I don't think so. You know, I think it's the same in every single football team. In every single job, you know, when somebody goes, somebody new has to take over. It's been like that forever, so there's nothing new to that.
Well, you are now vice captain, as we've mentioned. You've been at the club for 7, nearly 8 years. You have the "You Never Walk Alone" tattoo. So what does Liverpool Football Club mean to Daniel Agger?
Do we have time for that? No,
I'll give you as much time as you need.
You know, I think I've said it so many times. You know, I like it here. My family like it here, and not only the football, but also the you know, the part of living here. You know, we fit in here, and that's important for me as well. But we can take just a tour to Asia this summer. You know, that shows how big a club this is, and we haven't been. Yeah, you can say we haven't been good enough the last couple of years to achieve what we want to, but that's definitely something I will try and help to change, because this club belongs in the top.